you guys didn't know, I just started my brand new Fortnite channel where I upload Fortnite tips, updates, best moments, and more. If you guys play Fortnite, be sure to click that link down in the description, go over there, and subscribe. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. In this video, it's going to be dedicated to camos in Call of Duty World War II. We've had some camos leaked that are going to be coming out, also some fan-designed concept camos, and a lot of dope stuff in an aspect that this game is 100% very lacking in. So if you guys could drop a like on this video, that would be awesome. Let's go ahead and go for 305 likes. That would be amazing if you guys could smash up 305 likes. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's talk about it. So this game has a lot of missing pieces. You know, the general gameplay aspect of it, the boots on the ground that got everyone hyped, it is there, and it's definitely a very fun game to play. But those outside different things like paint shops and camos are very lacking. The camos in this game, as of right now, are just basically the camos that you can earn in the game. There's other games have had specialty contract camos, they've had DLC camos, supply drop camos, a bunch of different stuff, and that's where this game is lacking. But actually I want to talk about a few things today. So first of all, I want to go back and talk about the leaked camos back from the middle of or late November, somewhere around there, back when we had the chrome camo first leaked, and that ended up coming into the game, and it was kind of a disappointment. But they've said they're working on an upgrade to the chrome camo, so that's the first step in the right direction. But there was also a bunch of other camos leaked at that time that were in the game files in November, and I thought they would be out by now, but for some reason these camos have not come out yet, and I'm not sure why. So I'm going to show you guys some pictures of the camos that are actually in the game's files right now and should come out at some point, but that's what I thought. You know, these camos are kind of dope. I'm going to be showing a lot of pictures in this video, so make sure you guys are paying attention to the screen. You know, not just the voice, because I'm going to show a bunch of stuff. So, first one that was found in the game's coding. These are real camos in the game right now. No ETA of when they're going to be released. They've been in the game's coding since November. So, the Diamond Weave is the first one, which looks sort of very similar to Diamond. This one might have just been, you know, altered or something like that to make it Diamond, but I think by the time these were leaked, people had already had Diamond camo. I'm not sure with that one. Next one is very, very dope. This is Fire Skull's camo. Now, this is one that, this is probably the best camo I've seen in this game. Why is this not out yet? Definitely, and I want you guys to leave me in the comment section down below your favorites out of all of these camos. I really, really like this Fire Skulls camo. I think it's dope, and of course, if that one was available somehow, I would want to get it. I think they would probably put these out through supply drops. That's just my guess. You know, crowd the supply drops a little bit more. Next one is going to be sort of like an ice camo, it looks like. Ice was a dope camo. Back in BO1, there was an ice camo. This one looks very similar to that, which gives me some nostalgia of, you know, the good old days when I first was getting huge into Call of Duty. Definitely a dope camo there. Next one here is going to be called Rattles or Rattlesnake. Definitely a cool design. I mean, this one, it's either a hit or a miss. I like it. I don't think it's the best one out of this bunch, but it's definitely something that is really, really dope. Next we have is called the Chrome Tiger. This one looks like sort of a crappier version of Chrome with some sort of tiger stripes or tiger print on it. It's, you know, a decent looking camo. Next one we have is Gold Leopard, which I think Gold Leopard is absolutely dope. I would love to see this camo in the game. This one and Fire Skulls are probably my favorite. And then we have Copper Giraffe, or Copper, whatever you want to call it. So some pretty nice camos that are actually in the game files and hopefully should be released at some point. I'm not sure what the holdup is. I'm not sure why this game is focused around all of these events. I feel like the supply drop system right now is really lacking, and they must be noticing in their numbers, because I can almost guarantee not as many people are buying supply drops in this game as they were in Infinite Warfare. Well, Infinite Warfare probably had less players, so but you know, comparatively with the player base, Infinite Warfare, there was a lot of cool stuff in the supply drops, accessories, hundreds of camos, variants, DLC weapons, and then of course Black Ops 3 has like 50 DLC guns, or like I think it's like 43 or something like that. So people were buying supply drops in those as well. Now, another thing is that because of how lacking the camos are, people are going ahead, and some designers on Twitter are making their own custom camos and tweeting them, including some esports themed camos and different ones. So I'm going to show you guys some of these ones. These first ones I'm going to show you guys were made by Heist on Twitter. That's Heist and then 3 S's. So he made an E United camo concept for the PPSH, which looks absolutely dope. And these are just being made in Photoshop. Now, if designers on Twitter are doing this great work, I'm sure that this wouldn't be too hard. Maybe the studio could hire them, buy their work from them, or just recreate these themselves. That one looks really dope. Next one is a splice camo concept, which also has a cool look to it. And then the one here is actually the Hyper Beast from CSGO. This one looks absolutely dope. There might be some copyright issues with that if that actually was to come to life, but of course these ones are just concepts camos, which sort of sucks that the concept ones are 10 times better than anything we have in the game. Definitely a lot of dope stuff there. They also have some sort of, it looks to be like maybe some sort of a dragon lore mix up with one of the snipers in Call of Duty World War II. Definitely some dope stuff. And as well as with the camos, esports players in this game have been complaining, or pro COD players, they have been complaining about different aspects that World War II is lacking on compared to previous Call of Duty games. And one of those things is that the previous COD games, Black Ops 3 especially, if you remember Black Ops 3, had that camo pack, which had a bunch of different team camos based on professional Call of Duty players. It was super hyped at the time it came out. So another designer on Twitter named Nick Arts, that's his @name, he went ahead and designed some camo concepts for what teams camos could look like, and they honestly look really, really dope. The first one I'll show you guys here, if I can, is the E United version. His E United version I don't think is as good as the other one, but of course this one is dope as well. We also have the Optic Gaming Sniper, which is a pretty cool looking one. I would personally like to see it have more green on that one. The FaZe Clan one, which is absolutely dope. Just crazy. FaZe Clan also had a dope one in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. They also have some different ones in there as well. Team Caliber camo concept right there, and a bunch of just dope camos overall. So if designers are making these camos and making them look so damn good, there's no reason why the game and the designers in the game should not be working on camos. And I honestly wish that, Sledgehammer has been great with communicating with the public about, or communicating with the player base about what's coming, what's updating, different stuff like that. But one thing they've never addressed is the supply drop system, except from removing weapon bribes. And now they've also basically removed special orders, so we can't get free DLC weapons anymore. I think a revamp is coming. I think the supply drop system is going to be mixing itself up, which could be for the better or maybe for the worse. You never know with these guys what's going to happen. But I definitely hope that camos and fixing and cleaning up the supply drop system and making these events more clean is a big aspect of this next change. Same thing with custom helmets that Heist, the designer, went ahead and made a couple of custom helmets for Call of Duty players that basically, maybe, in my opinion, during COD champs or during any big tournaments, maybe you could purchase these and rock these in-game to show your support for which team you're supporting for, or something like that. It seems like with the headquarters and with the theater mode in this game, which is not the traditional theater mode where you can record your gameplay, it's somewhere you can go and just watch COD tournaments. They could do so much more with this game and incorporating it with camos, customizability or customization, and with esports. And I definitely think that these camo concepts will get them thinking. If you remember back to Black Ops 3, it's funny because in Black Ops 3 we had these things come out for real, but before they became real, they were doing these camo concepts, and people, fans of the game, fans of the series, were making these as well. So this could be a repeat of what we saw in that game. I think that would definitely be dope. Of course, maybe these will inspire the studios to actually be working on those, and hopefully those camos that they actually designed for the game, the fire skulls, the diamond weave, the gold leopard, a lot of dope camos will be put out into this game eventually. I'm not sure why, if they've been in the coding since November, basically since the game came out, why they haven't been released yet. Maybe they're saving them up for something else. Maybe they're doing a huge update with camos overall, or maybe they decide to scrap camos, which I couldn't see the logic behind that, because right now in supply drops, what do people care about? They pretty much only care about DLC weapons, variants, of course, which the variants are good because they change the iron sights, but even though they say they're only cosmetic, they do change the iron sights and make specific guns better. And then some people care about the outfits and different stuff like that. But camos is a big thing that I've always, in my personal opinion, it goes DLC weapons, variants, And then camos. For me, camos would definitely be the third thing that I would want out of supply drops. And in this game, they don't even exist. So I definitely think that's something that can be worked on and can be updated. And let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of the camos in this game so far? Do you think that you know, they should be added to supply drop system? And, you know, let me know about different things I've talked about in today's video. If you guys could drop a like on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. I appreciate everyone watching me. And I wanted to make a video because I've seen a lot of people, you know, chatting in the comments or, you know, everywhere saying, where's the camos in this game? But I want to really make a dedicated push to say, this camos are a huge part of Call of Duty. They always have been. Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3 took it to another level. Infinite Warfare took it to an insane level, almost, not even almost, they definitely overdid it. And I think this game could hit that medium, but it has to happen soon, man. Time's ticking. Black Ops 4 or the next Treyarch game is going to be announced soon, and they need to start making these updates. So thanks for watching, guys. Except for Cookie and Don't Lookie, and I'm out. Peace. Have a great night.